Hey guys, Station X here, and today we're going to be doing a third video game pickups video. Now, since I've done 3 of these now, this will be my third one, I'm going to put it on its own playlist just so that you could just follow it along on my video game collecting journey. But yeah, as something I'm hoping to continue forward if you guys continue to support the series and like it. But this is going to be showing off another bit of pickups that I gotten recently, mostly 360 and PS3 with one PS4 being the exception. Let me just get that one out of the way actually, because I was able to I found this sealed and I just could not resist, because as you guys know, sports games do tend to get cheaper over time, and so this was just super inexpensive and I just thought, why the hell not? It was like 99 cents, so that was nice. And I'm probably going to keep it sealed too, because when you're collecting, as specifically completing libraries like that, like saying getting all the PS4 games and getting all the Xbox One games, you're gonna tend to buy the same games multiple times. And so I actually already have NBA 2K19 for Xbox One, and so what ends up happening is just having that duplicate. If I was able to get it sealed, I'm just gonna keep it sealed, especially since I already have one where I could play it, so no need to really open it. But of course, I know in the last video where it was only PS3 games, we had Uncharted 2 here, and here's Uncharted 3. Now the only one that I'm missing as far as having the original versions is Uncharted 1, and I hope I can find that, which it is not a very hard game to find. I just tend to want to buy the games in person instead of just buying them online. I'm not always opposed to buying them online, but I do like to prefer to go to an actual store to buy these, just because, for one, I like to know that the case is in good condition and stuff like that. As collectors do, we like to have everything pristine. Now, it doesn't have to be like so glossy perfect, but I like at least having the cover art in nice condition and just having a decent case going along with it. Don't really need the manuals all the time. Like, if it doesn't come with a manual, it's not the end of the world. It's not that big of a deal, really. But yeah, Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Really enjoyed this game, and hoping that I can get the first one. And that'll pretty much complete like every Uncharted. I think I'll have every Uncharted game physically, I guess, except for that new re-release they did for PS5. They had the I think it was Lost Legacy of Thieves edition or something, where it was Lost Legacy and Uncharted 4 combined with each other. It was just a PS5 version, and I passed on that because I already have the game, so I didn't really need it. The other ones here is Sports Champions. I'm pretty sure this was like their Sony's Wii Sports for the PlayStation Move. I don't know if this was bundled in with it. Yeah, I think this was bundled in, because usually when you have like games that are bundled here, you see the not for resale thing, which no one ever listens to that. So yeah, but it's PlayStation Move required. But I have the Move controllers, I don't have the camera, so can't even play it. And Family Game Night 4. I really enjoy like these little mini games. I like having the actual games themselves, not in like video game form, but hey, they're a fun time. Specifically Sorry and Connect 4 are just some of my favorites. But that's it for the PS3 stuff. FIFA 13, I actually have 2 cases. Now this is just the steelbook, and what's funny is, while it's not in the best condition, I did not know that they made steelbooks for FIFA, because most of the time, I think the only common steelbook I ever see is for MLB The Show. Most of the time, people do not waste their time on making steelbooks for sports games, because they come out every year. They're very replaceable. It's not like with Call of Duty, because Call of Duty actually is that one's a game that comes out every year that usually gets a steelbook. And that one, Call of Duty, like, just feels more like a big game release, whereas FIFA Soccer, Madden, especially nowadays, they just kind of feel like reskins, kind of like they're just updates with new roster, like the current roster that's gone on, and that's it. which really annoys me. I mean, nonetheless, I mean, FIFA 13, we got it right here, and it's a steelbook, so I figured, why the hell not? And because I really wanted to have the original case for it, because as much as I love steelbooks, even though this is beat up, I like having the original case for the display, because when you have the steelbooks, they just kind of, the spine doesn't match along with the rest of the games. Like when you have them like this, it just doesn't look right to me. I like having them like this on a shelf because it just looks prettier to me. But that's just kind of like my OCD kind of kicking in with that. And then here we have Need for Speed Run, another Need for Speed game, which I think that series is pretty good. I haven't tried this one out because I never had too many Need for Speed games. I had only a few, but here's another one to add to the collection and hope to try out someday. And something that I never personally owned, but I've always played at friends' houses, was DJ Hero. Now, DJ Hero is a pretty interesting game just because it comes with a turntable. So I don't have the turntables. I can't play it. But again, like a lot of these were like pretty much 99 cents to $1 just because of the nature of the fact that they usually require something. And so the accessories themselves make the game cost a lot, but when you find these in, like, say GameStop or Best Buy or whatever, they're usually like 99 cents because they don't sell the accessory anymore, they just sell the game. And so that's pretty much it. It just usually has like a list of songs and stuff, which, so a lot of these songs I'm pretty familiar with. I mean, this game's a little old, so it's not going to be any of the current stuff, but yeah, I mean, I would love to find that turntable if we could get a little good look on that, because it's such an interesting thing. You're used to, like, with Rock Band and Guitar Hero, you get the guitar, then with Rock Band you have like the drum set, the microphone, stuff like that. You know, turntable, being able to do DJ stuff, that's a little bit more unique. I'm like, all right, this game I was looking at, like, ooh, that seems like a fun time. And so, and I just really like the cover art too. It's very colorful. Just got all these like different like little logos and symbols and stickers and stuff like that. It just looks really nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it for here. It's not a very long video like the previous one, just because there's not too many games here. It's just a small little haul I have here, and that'll pretty much be it. Like I said, I'm gonna have a playlist for this so that any future videos I make of these for the collection will just be in that playlist. And I might decide to do things like showing off journeys of completing systems. The next video I would like to do of that is the PlayStation Vita. I want to show my current state of PS Vita games, like just the current collection I have so far. And then if I add any more games to that collection, I will be like posting updates on how many games am I away from completing it and stuff. So just kind of showing the journey to completing a system like that. Since that one's also another system like the Wii U where it's small, not like too terribly difficult to get all the games for. It's a little harder than the Wii U because it has at least 300 titles on it, but that's something I'm aiming for as well. And a decent chunk of my Vita games are sealed just because it's the Vita, and I will admit I'm not the biggest hater on the Vita. I don't use my Vita too often. I actually do enjoy the system, just don't play it too much. But that'll pretty much be it for today. I just wanted to do a little update towards the end. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.